How's it going, David from Comic Book Investments? So I got a bunch of stuff back from CGC. Also got back some, I guess, kind of resubmit some errors that they made on their book. So I had to resend it back, and then they fixed the errors, like cracked cases, things like that. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. This one right here, triple cover. If you remember, I did a video on this a while ago where they didn't put the triple cover on it. They didn't even have it in the grader notes. It's like they completely missed it at all. And they say they have 3 graders grade this every single time, but how did 3 graders miss it? A triple cover, hard to miss. Anyways, I sent it back to CGC, free of charge, all that kind of stuff. They give me a shipping label, good on them. So it didn't cost me anything other than my time and being annoying. But yeah, got the triple cover. First cover is a 9.6, which I disagree with. This front cover is literally, I don't really give out 9.9s or 10.9s, but that's what this is. Anyways, then you got the second cover is a 9.8, interior cover 9.8. So it's a 9.8. Anyways, I'm not going to really send it in. I don't really care. I got the 9.8 grade is what I wanted it to get. But yeah, this one is listed for $1,000. Yes, and I know that's kind of seems steep for a triple cover, but let's be honest, how many triple covers are there of this one? I don't know. So I'm into this book at a normal price for this book, not the triple cover price. So I have no qualms with just keeping it, so to speak. We got this cool book right here, Nintendo Comic Systems. This was, a lot of times you'll see like glue and tearing along here because this was actually put in a magazine as a preview for Valiant's upcoming comic books featuring Nintendo characters. So a lot of them are ruined. This one's a 4.5. This is the same. Just everything's flawless except this thing. And that's how they all got ruined. This book is actually pretty rare and expensive. I actually thought I'd get a 3.0 with all this grade on it, but it actually got a 4.5 up for $1,000. All right, next we got Spider-Man 66. I thought this would be 9.4, got 9.4, $1,100. Then we got Spider-Man 86. This book was a lot more popular a while ago. So it's since gone down a bit, but nonetheless, what's the number is this? This is 8.5. I thought it'd be a 9.0 actually, $4.99. Got this Avengers number 9. Came back the grade I thought it would come back. $3.99. This one, cool LB cover. Like these old covers, pretty rare. What's it called? Blue Bolts something. Blue Bolt 107. I actually thought this would be a 2.5, but a 1.8, 2.5, this kind of book is about the same. $2.79. Always love this cover. Steranko did this cover of the Hulk. He did this version of Hulk. I liked. He also did Hulk Annual number 1. So he did really good Hulks. Made him huge and massive. I like that. I thought this was actually a 9.2. Got an 8.5, so not that great. I think I looked at it and I was like, okay, I can kind of see how it got like at least a 9.0. And I think I just made the decision not to send it back in. $5.99. Another great LB Cole cover, Confessions of Love. He did some romances from time to time, him and Matt Baker. Pretty rare. I thought it'd be 3.0, got a 2.5, so not, $3.29. It's not that big of a deal in this grade range. Detective Comics 203. These older detectives in the early to mid 50s, really hard to come by. I thought it'd be 2.5, got a 1.5. I mean, it just has so much tearing, and I'm pretty sure when what's their faces, CGC was going through it, more pieces flaked off. It's one of those books that's just like super brittle and like, you're afraid to touch it because it'll turn to dust. Anyways, was this $3.29? Oh, there's stack 1 done. Where am I going to put you? There. How about there? Move you along over here. Okay, next we got some more Spider-Man. By the way, if you want to help out this channel, I have a link in the description that basically is an affiliate link and it connects you to eBay. And if you're buying anything on eBay, anything, doesn't even have to be comics. It could literally just be whatever you're buying. I don't know. If you just click that link in my description before you buy something on eBay, even if you're bidding on something, if you're just like, oh, I want to do some auctions, click my link and it registers and I get a kickback of whatever you buy and from eBay's pocket. So it doesn't cost you anything. It just helps me out. Some people have been using it and thank you very much. It helps out. I get like a couple percent. So whatever people buy, it's like a couple pennies here, maybe a couple dollars. But it all adds up, helps out. So thank you for people who have been using it. All right, Spider-Man, what is this? 43, second appearance of the Rhino. No, is it? No, it's not. First full appearance of Mary Jane, Origin of the Rhino. I believe the Rhino had an appearance in 42. But he's on the cover of this one. Where is this? 43. I thought it'd be a 7.5, 549. This book is like blown up out of nowhere. I don't even know why. I couldn't even tell you why. It's almost like this book had, like the MCU came out and was like, oh, this is the first appearance of Man-Wolf, by the way. Oh, Man-Wolf is going to be in a new movie or something like that. And I'm like, oh, that would make sense. But there's nothing like that. And it's just blown up. I don't know why. I remember selling this book. Like 121. Okay, so you had 119 and 120 was the Hulk run on Spider-Man. Then you had 121 and 122, obviously, is the death of Gwen Stacy. 123 was a little popular for a while when they had the Luke Cage TV show and he was in the Defenders and all that kind of stuff. That was a big key just for that short period of time, not so much anymore. And then 124, 125, first and second appearance of Man-Wolf is like, you get a slight bump because it's first appearance of Man-Wolf. But then it was like nothing. It wasn't until you got to 129 that was worth something again. Then 135, 136, 137, so on and so forth. But yeah, and then I just like every time I check this book, I'm like, how is this so expensive? I don't get it. Anyways, I thought this would be a 9.0, and it is not clearly. It's a 7.5. And I think I remember I looked at this book again to see, and I was like it's a very, very, very nice 7.5. I think this definitely could get higher than what it is. But I think I looked at like the math and I was like, it's not worth the risk reward. It's definitely not a 9.0 though, I'll tell you that much. 559. By the way, I got way more than this back from CGC. And as always, it's up on our website, collectorscomics.com. You don't even have to wait for me to do this video. It's up every Wednesday around like 2 o'clock, 2 or 3 p.m. is when they usually go live. And but we send them all onto eBay on the weekend. So if you want your first pick, go to our website, collectorscomics.com. I got hair in my mouth. Aquaman 35, first Black Manta, came back to greater thought, 759. Avengers 57, first Silver Age Vision. What one is this? This is the 6.0. I also got a 4.5. I thought we 6.5, came back 6.0. It's negligible right there. 549. Here we go. First Silver Age Riddler. Very good. Very popular right now. I thought it'd be 4.0, came back 3.5. Oh well. 7.99. Like these batches was kind of like, some good ones, some bad ones. First Silver Age Scarecrow. I thought it'd be 6.5, got a 6.0. 649. Captain America 100. Came back to great, I thought. 529. So I got nothing like crazy good, nothing crazy bad either. Second appearance of Daredevil. Great, came back to great, I thought. 749. Doctor Strange 169. Very popular book right now. Is there any glare on there? One day I hope I can get like 2 cameras going, which would be nice. So you guys can have like a split screen closer of the book. And so that's like on my list eventually to do. Next I need to get like this, what's it called? It's a mixer basically that kind of runs everything, because right now I'm running through this other thing and it's not as good. And it's like really far away and it's causing problems. So I want to get a mixer next to mix everything so the sound quality is a little better. And I'd like to get like a second camera, so I could, so it's not so far away and you guys can like see it better and not have glare. Where am I? Spider-Man, where are we? Captain America 100, 529. All right. Last stack. Move over. Okay. What is this? Fantastic Four. 94. Have a bunch of these. Always seem to be getting these in. Thought it'd be 7.0, got a 7.5, so that was a plus there, $4.99. Crazy thing is, some of these books, you know when they're from? June of last year. It's almost been a full year since I got them back. This book, if you guys saw my interview where I did with my dad, who's a comic book dealer, he was ranting and raving about this book on that podcast that I did with him. Fantastic Four Annual Number 1. I think it's going to blow up. I think it's slowly been blowing up because people have been realizing about this book, but I think it's going to blow up even more when Submariner comes out. $7.29. I'm even reluctant to even sell it because I think it's going to go up. Forever People number 1. I actually thought Forever People number 1. Thought it came back great. I thought $2.59. 4 color 147 came back the grade I thought. $2.59. Ginger number 8. This is like an Archie comic. This is the second highest grade. There's only one other one better than this. I thought it'd be a 5 to a 5.5, and I got the 6.0, so that was good. $8.99. I mean, these types of books, they have like, there's not that many of them, but it really takes like the right customer that wants it. So it's not like it flies off the shelf or anything like that. They usually sit for a while for the most part, unless it's like a key. I think Ginger 4 and Ginger 1 are like the keys in it, in that run. Hero for Hire, first Luke Cage. Thought it'd be a 5.5, got a 6.0, so $5.69. So I get some positives. Had this book as a kid, loved it. Journey of Mystery 112. I thought it'd be a 5.0, I got a 3.5. And after looking at it, yeah, it's probably 3.5. I don't know why I thought it was 5.0. Sometimes, like, because these books and these lists change so many hands, that sometimes maybe the wrong number is written down. Anyways, where am I? 3.29. Last one on this list. Commandy, number 1. You know who's... how do I phrase it? The person... This character... Oh, I don't even know how to say this. The person's... Do you know who's... There's a comic book artist, and their favorite character is Commandy. There we go. That's how it is. Very comic book artist that I personally know. I'd like to say we're best friends and we hang out every day, but that's not true. He works up the road from me, but he doesn't even know who I am. Other than we've met and talked a few times. Kevin Eastman, the creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, his favorite is Commandy. He did this drawing for me for free. Pretty cool drawing. And I wanted to say thank you. So obviously I couldn't afford to get the original. This was many years ago. The original Jack Kirby, because he liked the Jack Kirby original art. But I got the new series. I got a page, and I was going to give it to him because he has like, used to. This was many years ago. You could just go down there, and if he's there, he will draw for you or do a signature or whatever. Cool guy. Anyways, I was going to give him this. It was like $40. It was like a page from the new Commandy comic book from like the 90s. And I was going to give it to him. But I was moving, and so when I bought this thing, it went to my old address, and I completely forgot about it. And then one day I was like, where was that Commandy page? And I looked it up. I'm like, oh, it's at the wrong address. And I'm like, well, it's gone now. So never did give it to him, but it was like $40, $50. Anyways, I thought this was going to be like a 9.4 to a 9.6. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I hope it comes back. It came back a 9.6. But after looking at this, I think it's this one, or is a Commandy 2. After looking at this, I'm like, I don't know how this is a 9.6. This should be like a 9.4. But anyways, I'll take it. 329. And that is it. That will do it for today. Like I said, if you see anything on here, if you're interested, it's up on our website, collectorscomics.com. Yeah. Comment below if any of these things you had as a child, right? Any of these books that you saw up here, because I had the Journey of Mystery 112. If you had any of these as a child, and if you are a child, then any of the ones you have now, I guess, or maybe a wish list thing you want. And by the way, I pretty much read everyone's comment. I don't get to reply to everyone because I get like a lot of comments, and I wish I could, but it would take me hours every day, and I just don't have that kind of time. But I try to comment to every single person. But if I ever heart or like your comment, it means I've read it. So I try to read at least everyone's comment. So, if you ever comment and you feel like it just gets lost, if you see a little like or a heart icon, I have read it. Unless you're a mean comment, then I move past you. But if it's constructive criticism, then it's fine. I'll usually respond to that or, like it or something like that. But I try to read everyone's comment as much as I can. And if you see a little heart icon, it means I've read it. And I try to respond as many as I possibly can as well. So, yeah, that's it. Have a great day.